안녕하세요 여러분, 제 이름은 AJ예요. My name is AJ and welcome back to Shadow Spinner Reacts, where we are continuing with episode 11 of Movie. And I had to double check it because I've just been watching episode after episode after episode today, and I kind of lose track of where we are. But we're on episode 11. If you have not seen this already, please go make sure you watch the episode first and then come back for the reaction. You can currently find it on Hulu and Disney Plus. Hulu's got the original Korean audio. Disney, the last time I checked, only had the dubbed versions. But that's where it's at. If you want to go, make sure you watch that first. And also don't forget to check out the Patreon, where you can get content up to 3 weeks early. You can get my uncut reactions. You can vote in the polls to decide what I watch next on the channel, or you can just hang out with me here on YouTube, whatever floats your boat. Also, really last thing, don't forget to drop a like on this video, comment, subscribe. It really helps out in the algorithm. That's enough for the housekeeping stuff. Let's talk about the show. I should get like one of those like pre-made real things. I've seen so many other react channels that have like a 10-second pre-made thing that they just include. I should get me one of those, but I'm too lazy to make one, so we're just gonna have me talk all the time. But we left off in the middle of our mob story. Because, you know, we needed that. Western, that's the other genre that I forgot to mention. We haven't had a Western yet, but we're getting through the genres in this. I think we're going to continue where we left off with more of the backstory for... Either we're going to continue with the mobster backstory or we're going to wrap up the spy backstory. Because we have to finish that. It would be weird to kind of just leave it as is, but we also do have to like get back to modern times at some point. I feel like we kind of just left everything hanging. I don't know where we go from here, but we haven't met Jesus' mom. We haven't figured out how Wonseok's parents did not get shot and how his dad ended up defecting to the other side, and we haven't gotten any background on Mr. Class's president's parents. And we don't know what the CIA's next move is, or what North Korea's next move is, because they just showed them ominously at the end of the one episode and then nothing. So we just got a lot of questions, not a lot of answers, but not quite sure. The writing, I'm able to predict, I think, where the overall show is going to go, but as for what to expect from this episode, I have no idea, because the last time I was thinking I knew what was going to happen in the next episode, we did a time jump back to like 20 years ago, so what, I have no idea. So anywho, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the recording started. There we go. 3, 2, 1... play. Okay, we are picking up with the mobster story. I love the creative way to introduce the title here. Your room is back to being trash again. Is it I suppose because you don't have to pay all at once, but I would expect in the long run that continuously paying for a motel room like that would actually be more expensive than getting, like, a tiny apartment somewhere. Because usually short-term lodging costs more. Okay, cool. He's cleaning up a little bit. And cleaning himself up, too. Okay. Are you calling to order coffee? What's gotten into you that you're ordering coffee? Are you trying to make yourself look good? You know, you should have done that before you ordered coffee. What if you're halfway through shaving when she shows up? What does get a ticket mean? What is... He's like, why do they keep sending the wrong person from the coffee shop? What type of coffee shop is this? It seems like like, I thought the one guy was just being a jerk, but it kind of, they're acting like they sell something other than coffee. He's like, this guy has ordered so much coffee.
다 큰 아저씨가 길바닥에서 울고 있는데 그거 어떻게 그냥 지나?
He ordered so much coffee just to get her to stop by.
이거 그냥 무협지 아닙니다.
그럼 뭔데요?
멜로 소설이에요.
아, 네, 멜로.
아, 진짠데요. 무협지는 결국 다 멜로예요.
That is usually actually true.
사랑하는 사람과 함께하며 끝나요.
네, 그래요.
He is so bad at flirting. He is so bad at it.
조용한 게 싫어서 폐쇄 공포증 있어요.
She's like, oh, that explains why the window is always open.
저도 싸우는 거네. 다르구나. 나는 헐크 좋던데.
왜요?
뭐 괴물처럼 생겼어도 좋은 사람이잖아요.
Oh, he'll like that answer. That's a good answer. Because he looks like a monster, but he's a good guy.
헐크도
뭐 좋은 사람은 무조건 이기나?
You guys don't always win.
이깁니다. 티켓 추가 끊겠습니다.
알았어요. 먼저 씻어요.
그게 아니라요. 그게 아니라 제 얘기만 좀 하자고요.
I'm so confused. Is the ticket what I think it is?
앞으로 커피 마시고 싶으면 와서 먹어요.
저 못 촬영합니다.
I can't get there. I get lost everywhere.
그럼 커피 마시면서 뭐 했는데?
얘기 좀 했어.
사연팔이 싫다며.
You just said you don't like the sappy guy.
무협지 얘기, 프로레슬링 얘기.
응? 다방내지가 아니라 너라서 그랬는지도 모르겠다. 어? 애들 다 삽입하러 갔었는데 가자마자 바로 왔거든.
She's like every other person that delivered there came back within like a minute. Every other person that was there, he like guzzled his coffee and was like, okay, I'm done. Okay, we're back to this place.
아직 못 하신다.
They're gonna find out that he likes this girl, and then they're gonna use her as leverage.
전국을 싹 다 뒤바고 있는데도
Except for he was never a wolf. Okay. Is he inviting her to an amusement park? She's like, I won't. I'm not a book person.
아, 지명이에요?
아니.
근데 왜요?
400화로.
He's like, he's room 408. We know who he wants to talk to. He's literally ordering coffee to flirt with her.
졸라 싸가지 없어.
왜? 무슨 일 있었는데?
내가 받아낼 게 있거든. 서비스까지.
Oh, this is what's gonna happen. Oh, this is about to be bad.
죽여봐. 죽여. 뭐야? 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 씨발 이거.
In other words, she said back off.
나봐. 뭔데? 뭐야?
Oh. What if you could do this? Why wouldn't you just kick in the door? Why wouldn't you just kick in the door?
저 아저씨가 뭘 했겠지.
뭐야 씨발. 야, 나 인천 놀개 형님 친동생이야. 너 놀개파 몰라?
He ain't scared of your little gang.
저 아저씨가 뭘 했겠냐고.
You should be very scared right now.
맞다.
She said that you're going to die. Okay, well, this is bad. One of them's gotten out of the room, and that means news of who he is gonna get back to people. I'm not gonna lie, I could never stay in a motel like this. The lighting is so creepy. And all the room lights just came on at the same time.
네가 내 동생 안 할랬다며? 어? 내가 누군지 알아?
He's like, do I care who you are?
무슨 게?
야 놀게 이쪽 바닥에서.
그래서 뭐?
모르겠는데.
I've never heard of you. Did he just pull that guy's teeth out of his hands? This is probably the other reason why the landlady was scared and why she actually closed the place, is because she knew that this was going to happen. Well, good news. We cleaning up the gangs in this area. There's about to be one less problem in this part of town. You guys clearly did not get the memo from last episode. I love how the guys in front are like, I have to fight you, but I'm backing away at the same time. Like the guys are like, I really, oh, this is brutal. Brutal. He got a hook in him. All the guys in the hallway are like, I ain't going first. You would think the rest of them would learn. Calling the cops to do some cleanup here. Congratulations, we found all the guys you needed to arrest. Anybody still conscious? Anybody still conscious that feels like being part of this? You guys don't learn, do you? Yeah, remember how he used to, like, not... He used to try not to, like, kill people? Yeah, he's not like that anymore. Oh, he jumped out the window. He one of the ones on the ground. He was not expecting him to be one of the ones that jumped. You thought you were at a safe distance, sir. The guy thought he was going to prevent his weapon from getting taken away by handcuffing himself to the weapon, and he got his arm ripped off. Yeah, your young ain't as nice as he used to be. You shouldn't have betrayed him. Like, I said that last episode, that no intelligent person would stab this guy in the back. Your numbers ain't gonna help you because he doesn't stay injured. You guys get, like, every single time one of you gets injured, you're out.
저게 그 괴물이야? 아, 예.
He's like, do you not see the arm attached to the bat that's through my window? Doesn't matter if he dies. If you don't kill him, he'll kill... You're being used as cannon fodder right now, and you're too stupid to know it. He's smiling because he's like, yeah, I'll leave you out of my war on crime. I don't have to worry about having you in my war on crime because you're gonna die in this fight. And every single one of the people on your team that I conveniently got you to bring along is also gonna get taken out of the game in this fight. He doesn't have to wage war on you. He got you guys to sign your own death warrants.
삼국동 쪽에 아예 못 들어가. 경찰이 쫙 깔렸어. 언니.
삼국동에 경찰이 쫙 깔렸다는 게 무슨 소리야?
동네 전체를 통제하던데? 그 범죄 전쟁 그것 때문 하니까?
She's gonna get to the hotel. She's gonna see all of that nonsense. All you need to do is thin the herd. So long as they can only come at you, like, a couple at a time, you'll be fine. Your leg's taking a little longer to heal than it usually does. Okay, you're back. Okay, cool. I was like, what's going on that he's slowing down his healing? Does he have a finite amount of healing within a certain period of time? I don't even know how to respond to this. Like, this is another level of insanity. This is another level of insanity. Like, This is like when I said we had action before, this is its own. No, you guys.
높으신 분들이 명령한 거니까.
You guys stay where you are. Stay where you are.
죄송합니다.
Stay where you are and do nothing. No. Stay where you are. You seem like decent people who are only trying to do your job. You just stay put in your car. It's like this guy is doing a lot of damage. You are too happy about this.
직접 가서 눈으로 확인해. 그리고 판단해.
판단 기준은
단순해. 오직 능력이다. 인성 따윈 필요 없어. 우리 괴물이 필요한 거니까. 괴물이 아니면 죽어야지. 쓸모가 없는 거니까.
Okay, so we've solidified that before the end of this show, he's going down. He going down. I had hopes for him in the beginning, but I have no further hopes for him. He is just as bad as CIA dudes. He's going down. What are you saying? I'm not leaving you behind. Get on. He's like, fine. It was a nice play, by the way. He's like, get out of here. I'm not going anywhere. Get out of here. I'm his girlfriend. like, great move. That was beautiful, actually, yes.
나 좋은 사람 아닙니다.
Yeah, you actually are, though.
지금이고 내가 예전에 한치 때문입니다.
이유가 있었겠죠.
Aw, those are the words that he gave her. You must have had a reason why you made the decisions you made. And unlike some of the other people in that lifestyle, it seems like he only went after other bad guys. Oh, he gonna do some damage here. Make sure you don't run her body over. Ho! That was way too close. The guy who was told not to interfere, he's gonna interfere. You should be scared. You should be terrified. Come on. We know his future partner is gonna interfere. Like, they did a really poor job of disguising who was in the car earlier. Like, it was very obvious. Very obvious. I hope they're not expecting that that's gonna be a crazy reveal, cause it ain't. Yep. Called it. Called that. He's like, I saw what you did, and you're my future partner, so I got your back.
사연이요?
응. 누워만 있으려니 심심해서.
She's like, you would not believe my story if you heard it.
더 할 얘기가 없어.
싸우는 얘기예요. 근데 멜로예요.
멜로래.
Ugh. That's so bittersweet. But she probably thinks he was dead. She saw the car go over the cliff with him. They really like 6-month time jumps in this show, I'm just saying.
자네 두 사람 서로 본명은 알 필요도 없고 불러서도 안 되네. 조직 안에서는 직급만 부르도록. 그쪽 문선의 직급은
아이 뭐 같은 뭐 부류끼리 그냥 선배라고 부르게.
I love how they're like, just call me Mr. Kim. That's not at all what he said. He said, just call me Sunbae.
자네 이끌어낼 선임자 상급자니까.
Like that's an important distinction, because literally he just said don't tell him his name, so he doesn't know what his name is. He wouldn't know that his name is Mr. Kim.
난 김두식이요.
And he's like, I just said, don't say your real names.
장주원입니다. 잘
Literally.
부탁드립니다, 김 선배.
Literally just said, don't say your real names. And it took all of less than 10 seconds for both of you to disobey.
커피 마시러 왔습니다.
She's like, yeah. Go. They're like, is that him? Is that him? Yeah, that's him. That's him. Okay.
오랜만이네요.
네.
아주 오랜만이에요.
It's been a long time. Why haven't you called?
일이 좀 있었습니다.
일이 좀
길
있었습니다.
잃어버린 줄 알았지.
Thought you got lost.
엄청 길치던데 잘 찾아왔네요.
길은 여전히 못 찾습니다. 지휘시 찾아온 겁니다.
That's adorable. That's adorable. It's adorable. There's so much adorableness in this show. Okay. There is so much cuteness that happens in this show, and this show really has no right to have that much cuteness. You got people dying left and right. You got ripping knives out of people's faces. You have kids murdering each other in a cornfield while being shot at by American soldiers. I'm just saying, like, this is not a show where I expect cutesy romance mixed in with all of that. Like, and it's not just that there's romance, it's cute romance. It's not like when you picture action romance, it's like tends to be more of like the smoldering romance type. This is adorable. This is adorable. But we've wrapped this up. This is done. We've now got his full backstory. We've now got most of the rest of the spy backstory. Like, obviously, yes, we're gonna need to see what led up to the mom dying in the car accident. I feel like that was orchestrated at least a little bit. Don't know how much, but at least a little bit. We need to find out exactly what happened to Bunsuk's dad. And we need to get back to modern times at some point. Like, we now have... this is not something I ever expected I would say. But at this point in time, the only ones we haven't seen behaving in ways that are absolutely evil is North Korea. The Americans in this movie are trash. Sorry, they are. Like, if I ever found out that the American military was actually doing an operation like this, like, this is the type of thing that you find out about your country that pushes you to commit treason, because, like, there's no way that you would stand by and, like, let that happen. Actually, it probably wouldn't be considered treason. It'd probably be considered, like, bringing war crimes to the public attention. It was evil on another level. Like, you're literally putting kids in a field and having them kill each other and then shooting them down if they don't kill each other. Like, epitome of evil. It's about as evil as it gets. It'd take a lot of work to get more evil than that. Like, I actually think it's more evil than just killing the kids, is forcing them to kill each other. It's evil. It's evil. And then you've got South Korea, who is just like, we don't feel like taking the time to figure out who's innocent and who's guilty. Let's just murder everybody. It's not quite as evil as having kids murder each other. But, you know, that's a high bar of evil to reach. But it's still pretty bad. And the whole, we're gonna let a whole bunch of people die in horrific ways. And he laughs about it. Like, this guy is absolutely psycho. The only reason I think that we haven't seen North Korea doing evil things is because we really haven't seen North Korea doing anything at this point. or China for that matter, who they have been mentioned, so they're somewhere involved in this too. The only two countries that have not behaved in absolutely evil manners are the two countries that we just haven't seen any behavior from at all, which means I think they're probably all gonna be trash. Like, at the end, it's like, that's gonna be the moral of this story, is just everybody's secret agency sucks. There's no way. Like, this is just, it's another level of, like, who could justify that? And then who could be complicit in that? Like, it's, how, if you were the soldier on the wall that is shooting the gun at the children, I don't care who gave you the order. I don't care that you had a direct order. You are shooting at children. There comes a point in time where you disobey orders. Blatantly. There might even come a point in time where if I were in that situation, I might shoot my superior just to prevent it from happening ever again. Like, and I would not feel bad about that. And if they put me on trial for it, saying that I'd committed treason because I shot my superior, I would tell everybody publicly that I did what I had to do to protect the children that my superior was trying to force me to murder. And I bet I would win. Just saying. Because people have actually gotten commendations in past wars for disobeying orders for the purpose of protecting civilians from the very actions that their superiors commanded them to carry out. Like, I'm just saying, like, nobody's a good guy. No, none of, I mean, of the government that we've seen, none of them are good guys. And honestly, at this point, and now I'm thinking back to the situation where he's like, I'll make a political issue out of it if you come after my agents. I don't even think it's really about him protecting his agents. I honestly think his pride got pricked, and he's just like, how dare you step on my territory? And the only reason he's interfering at all is because he wants to send the message that they're not allowed to do any unsanctioned anything on his turf. It is entirely a turf war and has nothing to do with protecting anybody. Just saying. Everybody's trash. I have no respect for anybody anymore. They're all trash. I mean, obviously, except for our core group of main characters. But other than that, everybody's trash. We have no people that we like. I'm sorry. I've been watching episode after episode after episode today. I'm a little bit puckish right now. But it's okay. That's going to be it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'd like to hear your thoughts without spoilers. Please do not spoil anything because, like, I tend to record and post for that week, and I'll be recording and posting the next one next week. I don't actually tend to have time to build a huge backlog, so it is possible to just accidentally spoil things for me. So please try to avoid, unless you see that this video has already been out for several weeks or whatever, or that you've already seen that the later things that you're spoiling have already been posted, please try not to spoil things. Because I'm trying to go in blind, but I do read everybody's comments. But like, aside from avoiding spoilers, I would like to hear your opinions on how everybody is behaving, because I'm just like, whoa. But that's going to be it. I'm going to make myself stop here. So once again, don't forget to like post below and whatnot, or don't forget to check out the Patreon if you're interested in that. You can also join as like a free member just to get the updates for what's going on my channel if you'd like, or you can just hang out with me here on YouTube, whatever floats your boat. But that'll be it for today. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Annyeong.